Rise and shine. Hi, God. Thanks for the shine. Seriously. Okay, so check this out. We're going to put together a tab flow and a tab show. And then this one is going to be a notice. Okay? So let's just go ahead and have some fun. So on the first tab right here, we have God's people up here because you know what, God's people? This one's for you, man. These words, these are for you because, they're just getting out there. They're going to be out there in the universe right now. They're going to be online, and then everybody's going to be able to hear it, and then everybody's going to be able to see it, and everybody's going to be able to know what's up, okay? We do this because of this right here. Check this out. We like this image right here. This says servanthood, right? But this is what my Lord Jesus Christ did, man. He was a servant, right? He just told us, go serve the people. Go serve the people. And then that's all we do now, man. We just do that in all sorts of fun ways. And then one of the ways that we do that is that we just read. We just read, and then we just show you the word, and then we show you what's up. It's just like, if you were right here, we would wash your feet, right? Because we want to make sure that you're okay, that you can get out there and you can move, man. Okay? Scary Simple Service. All right, so check this out. Let's get into this notice bit, right? So we turned it into a PowerPoint, right? Because it's just easier for us to read, okay? Let's go. Let's hit the slideshow. All right, boom. You see that right there? Notice of immediate status correction and return of Republican form of government in all 50 states, okay? Notice to agent is notice to principal. Uh-oh. Why does that say done? Okay. Notice to principal, and notice to principal is notice to agent. Done. You know why? That's on slide 22. All right, let's go ahead and exit this one out. Exit. Go back up to the top. Boom. Okay. Let's get the slideshow. Okay. Notice of immediate status correction and return of Republican form of government in all 50 states. Notice to agent is notice to principal, and notice to principal is notice to agent. All right. Let's keep it moving. Boom. All right. So we got this title right here just because this is a reminder. Hi, public servants. Remember, we the people love you. Remember that, public servants, right? When we say these words, we're saying these words out of love because we love you and we wish to serve you by showing you what the words are, right? And then once you can see what the words are, you know who we the people are, and then we're going to be fine, man. We're going to be cool, okay? Scary Simple Service, all right? Let's get into this notice, okay? I, one of the people of the 50 American states, as seen in Article 1, Section 2 of the Texas State Constitution, Republican in form, sui juris, am serving you with this notice so that you and your agents may provide immediate due care, okay? Please take notice that we the people are the creators of all governments in our nation, both state and federal. Remember that. Government is only instituted for the protection, security, and benefit of the people. Remember that. And not to usurp the rights of the people. Okay? Let's keep it going. As the people, it is our inherent right to reform, alter, and abolish any government when it fails its purpose of ensuing and protecting our rights. Okay? See evidence below. Boom. Let's keep it going. Here's some evidence right here, okay? Georgia State Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, Paragraph 1. Origin and foundation of government. All right, remember this, man. This is just where the governments come from, all right? Remember, all government of right originates with the people. Remember that. We are the people, and it all originates with the people, okay? Let's reread it. Let's reread that, right? We like that one. All government of right originates with the people, is founded upon their will only, and is instituted solely for the good of the whole. Public officers are the trustees and servants of the people and are at all times amenable to them. Okay, remember that. Let's keep it going. Alabama State Constitution, Article 1, Section 35, objective of government. Okay, that the sole object and only legitimate end of government is to protect the citizens in the enjoyment of life, liberty, and property, and when the government assumes other functions, it is usurpation and oppression. All right, remember that. Missouri State Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, promotion of general welfare, natural rights of persons, equality under the law, purpose of government. All right, that all constitutional government is intended to promote the general welfare of the people, that all persons have a natural right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and the enjoyment of the gains of their own industry, that all persons are created equal and are entitled to equal rights and opportunities under the law, that to give security to these things is the principal office of government, and that when government does not confer this security, it fails in its chief design. All right, fun fact, man. Let's keep it going. Right, maxim of law 51.0. All political power is inherent in the people by decree of God. Thus, none can exist except it be derived from them. That's an American maxim, all right? You know, maxim of law 51R. As usurpation is the exercise of power which another has a right to, so tyranny is the exercise of power beyond right, which nobody can have a right to. Okay? Locke, Treat, 218-199. All right, let's keep it going. Take notice that in order to preserve the blessings of government, ensure our rights, and maintain a free government, it is inherent right of the people to provide our trustees and servants with a frequent recurrence to the fundamental principles of law. As trustees and servants of the people, it is the people's right to have full control over all public servants who are employed to act on behalf of the people. See evidence below. All right. Arizona State Constitution, Article 2, Declaration of Rights, Section 1, Fundamental Principles, Recurrence 2. Okay, a frequent recurrence to fundamental principles is essential to the security of individual rights and the perpetuity of free government. All right, remember that. Wisconsin State Constitution, Article 1, Declaration of Rights, Section 2.2, Maintenance of Free Government. The blessings of a free government can only be maintained by a firm adherence to justice, moderation, temperance, frugality, and virtue, and by frequent recurrence to fundamental principles. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, maxim of law 51Q. A frequent recurrence to fundamental principles and a firm adherence to justice, virtue, and original law are indispensably necessary to preserve the blessings of liberty and good government. All right, that's an American maxim right there. Maxim of law 96H. One who is servant who is employed by a master to perform service in his affairs and whose physical conduct in performance of the service is controlled by the master. Right, that's Evans v. Board of Education, or Ed of Hayes 284P 2D 10681071. All right, let's keep it moving. Right, take notice that all 50 states are guaranteed a Republican form of government and subject to this limitation only. Let's repeat that one more time. Take notice that all 50 states are guaranteed a Republican form of government and subject to this limitation only, okay? Not a democracy. All right, let's keep it moving. As elected representatives, you are in a position as trustees and servants of the people, and those duties to which you are strictly bound are expressed in your trust indentures, the 51 constitutions. All right? Therefore, please show where in the constitutions we the people granted you the authority to violate and trespass on the rights reserved by the people as absolute and arbitrary power over the lives, liberty, and property of freemen exists nowhere in a republic. See evidence below. Texas State Constitution, Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 2, Inherent Political Power, Republican Form of Government. All right, let's keep it going. All political power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their benefit. The faith of the people of Texas stands pledged to the preservation of a Republican form of government, and subject to this limitation only. They have at all times the inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish their government in such manner as they may think expedient, man. All right, let's keep it going. Kentucky State Constitution, Bill of Rights, Section 2. Absolute and arbitrary power over the lives, liberty, and property of freemen exists nowhere in a republic, not even in the largest majority. All right, let's keep it going. So much fun. All right, maxim of law 43A. Those things which cannot be given or which are not in existence are held as not expressed, right? Dig, 50, 17, 135, all right? Let's keep it going. Maxim of law, 11F. Power can never be delegated which the authority said to delegate never possessed itself, all right? Remember that. NJ, Steam, COV, Merck, Bank, 6, HOW 47, US 344407. All right, that's where it's coming from. Maxim of law 51I. Individual liberties are antecedent to all government. CLM. Remember, let's read that one more time. Maxim of law 51I. Individual liberties are antecedent to all government, man. That means they come before it. All right, remember that. All right, let's keep it going. Right. Take notice that all men are free by nature and have inherent and unalienable rights, which include the rights to life, liberty, safety, and happiness, right? So if you're confused about what by nature means by God, right? And if you want to understand what free means to love, right? So remember that, we the people by God are love, all right? We're free to love, all right? Let's keep this one going. As a trustee of the people, is it not your duty to ensure our rights while maintaining our peace, safety, and happiness? Question mark, right? Who delegated you privileges to trespass on the rights of the people? Question mark, right? Please provide the constitutional provisions which grant you the authority to harm, hinder, or impair the rights of the people, or your actions will be considered as done with full intent, knowledge, and malice against the rights of the people. See evidence below. All right, let's keep it going. Ohio State Constitution, Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 1, inalienable rights, right? All men are by nature free and independent and have certain inalienable rights, among which are those of enjoying and defending life and liberty, acquiring, possessing, and protecting property, and seeking and obtaining happiness and safety. All right, let's keep it going. New Jersey State Constitution, Article 1, Rights and Privileges, Section 1. All persons are by nature free and independent and have certain natural and unalienable rights, among which are those of enjoying and defending life and liberty, of acquiring, possessing, and protecting property, and of pursuing and obtaining safety and happiness. Are you starting to see a pattern here? I am. Let's go. Right. Maxim of law 92AA. The deprivation of any rights may be punished. Right. Cummings v. Missouri 4 Wall 71 US 277320. All right. Maxim of law 86A. It would be idle and trite to say that no right is absolute. Orient INS COV Drags 172. All right, let's keep it going. Maxim of law 86M. No right is held more sacred or is more carefully guarded by the common law than the right of every individual to the possession and control of his own person, free from all restraints or interference of others, unless by clear or unquestionable authority of law. Right, that's from the Union Pac RYV Botsford 141 US 250251. All right, let's keep it going. Right, take notice that no government, no governmental agent has been delegated any powers or authority over any reserved rights by the people, those as declared in the bills and declarations of the 50 state constitution. Therefore, please show where in the state's constitutions you have been granted privileges to infringe, impair, alter, or even legislate over these rights. Failure to provide the constitutional provisions proves that your actions are a direct trespass with malice on the rights of the people. See evidence below. I love these, man. Texas State Constitution, Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 21. I said 21. Section 29. Provisions of Bill of Rights accepted from powers of government to forever remain inviolate, right? You can't mess with it, man. Right, okay, so to guard against transgressions of the high powers herein delegated, we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is accepted out of the provisions, out of the general powers of government and shall forever remain inviolate, and all laws contrary thereto, or to the following provisions shall be void. All right, let's keep it going. Kentucky State Constitution, Bill of Rights, Section 26. To guard against transgressions of the high powers which have been delegated, we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is accepted out of the general powers of government, and shall forever remain inviolate, and all laws contrary thereto or contrary to this Constitution shall be void. Okay? Tennessee State Constitution, Article XI, Section 1-6. The Declaration of Rights hereto prefixed is declared to be part of the Constitution of the state, and shall never be violated on any pretense whatever. And to guard against transgressions of the high powers we have delegated, we declare that everything in the Bill of Rights contained is accepted out of the general powers of the government and shall forever remain inviolate. All right, you seeing the pattern here? Let's keep it going. Maxim of Law 77F. No free man shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property by the lawful judgment of his peers or by the law of the land. That is, by the common law. CLM. All right, let's keep it going. Take notice that individual liberties are not revocable, and the Constitution supersedes all other laws. Where rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking which would abrogate them. In fact, the legislature has not been granted any authority to write legislation over any natural rights of the people. See evidence below. New Jersey State Constitution, Article 1, Rights and Privileges, Paragraph 21. This enumeration of rights and privileges shall not be construed to impair or deny others retained by the people. Okay, let's keep it going. Michigan State Constitution, Article 1, Section 23, enumeration of rights not to deny others. The enumeration in this Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. All right, that's a fact, man. Let's keep it going. Maxim of Law 62P. An unconstitutional act is not a law. It confers no rights. It imposes no duties. It affords no protection. It creates no office. It is in legal contemplation as inoperative as though it had never been passed. Okay? Norton v. Shelby County 118 U.S. 425 442. Cool, man. All right. Maxim of Law 62F. The mandate of an immoral or illegal thing is void. All right, remember that. Dig 17163. Boom, let's keep it going. Miranda v. Arizona 384 U.S. 436 1966. Where rights secured by the constitutions are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. Remember that. Marbury v. Madison, U.S. 5 U.S. 137 1803. A law repugnant to the Constitution is void. An act of Congress repugnant to the Constitution cannot become a law. The Constitution supersedes all other laws, and the individual's rights shall be liberally enforced in favor of him, the clearly intended and expressly designated beneficiary. Remember that, man. Boom, let's keep it going. Take notice that we the people are declaring the immediate correction of our status as one of the people, the creators of all governments, who hold all political power. Remember that. Let's read that one more time. That's just fun. Take notice that we the people are declaring the immediate correction of our status as one of the people, the creators of all government, who hold all political power. We will no longer accept or allow the unlawful misuse and reclassification of our status as an artificial person which has been intentionally used to incorrectly place us in the wrong status, standing, and jurisdiction. Furthermore, we will not tolerate any public servant, government agents, or private actors, including bar attorneys, acting in a manner that harms, hinders, misleads, or trespasses on the rights of the people. See evidence below. Arizona Constitution, Article 14, Section 1. Corporation defined. right to sue, and suability. The term corporation, as used in this article, shall be construed to include all associations and joint stock companies having any powers or privileges of corporations not possessed by individuals or co-partnerships, and all corporations shall have the right to sue and shall be subject to be sued in all courts in like cases as natural persons. All right, let's keep it going. Artificial person. 17C, an entity such as a corporation created by law and given certain legal rights and duties of a human being, a being, real or imaginary, who for the purpose of legal reasoning is treated more or less as a human being. An entity is a person for purpose of the Due Process and Equal Protection Clause, but is not a citizen for purposes of the Privileges and Immunities Clause in Article IV, or also called 4, subsection 2, and in the 14th Amendment. Also termed fictitious person, juristic person, juridical person, legal person, moral person, cf. legal entity, case corporations, Black's Law Dictionary, 9th edition. Thank you. All right, let's check this one out right here. Corporation, an artificial person or legal entity created by or under the authority of the laws of a state or nation, composed in some rare instances of a single person and his successors, being the incumbents or incumbents of particular office, but ordinarily consisting of an association of numerous individuals who subsist as a body politic under a special denomination, which is regarded in law as having a personality and existence distinct from that of its several members, and which is, by the same authority, vested with the capacity of continuous succession, irrespective of changes in its membership, either in perpetuity or for a limited term of years, and of acting as a unit or single individual in matters relating to the common purpose of the association, within the scope of the powers and authorities conferred upon such bodies by law. That's Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. All right, let's keep it going. Please take final notice that it is my wish, order, and demand that all trustees, servants, agents, and bar members are to immediately stop blocking and interfering with the people's inherent rights, including any reserved rights of the people. Any man or woman who decides to suppress this notice agrees to pay $100,000 per infraction, and any disputes by any public officials or private actors who are bound by contract to any of the 50 state constitutions agrees to have these matters heard before an arbitrator of my choice and bound thereby. Furthermore, if you believe any of the above claims are untrue, or that you have the authority to harm and infringe upon the rights of the free people, please provide the constitutional provisions that grant you such privileges. All responses must be submitted by affidavit, sworn under penalty of perjury, within 5 days of receiving this notice, or you agree by acquiescence all statements in this notice to be true and fact. Further, you agree that you are acting with full knowledge, intent, and malice by trespassing on the people's inherent rights, and that no court shall be able to rehear this matter, but it shall stand as truth and evidence in all courts of record. Please send your affidavit via certified mail to the sender of this notice and post publicly on your government website, including any social media or other public platforms. This notice is sent to you in peace and with the love of Christ, so that you may provide due care to those who have all political power, the people. To Justice Brett Kavanaugh. To Governor Ron DeSantis. To Justice Clarence Thomas. To Attorney General Ashley Moody. To Congressman Jim Jordan. And to Attorney General Keene Paxton. Okay? Boom, we're done. That's the notice of immediate status correction and return of Republican forms of government in all 50 states. Remember, notice to agent is notice to principal, and notice to principal is notice to agent. Now we're done. All right. So that's it, man. So we did that one, right? So when I say we did that one, the people did that one, right? And then they hooked it up and then they put it right here in this really dope JotForm, right? So now there's going to be a link in the description where you can go and then you can get this JotForm and then you can read the words in here and then you can sign it and then you can serve it to the public servant, right? So whatever state that you're coming from, you want to serve your public servants and you want to let them know what's up, man, right? Because we have a duty and we have an obligation of the people to do this, man. Look at this, man. See, we love these art pieces right here, right? Leanne, she's always putting these together. They're so fire, right? And then the JotForm crew is always putting together these notices to send out to the public servants, right? So then the public servants can get proper instruction. That's just what we do as one of the people. You know why we do that? Because we're servants, man. We are a servant. We serve the people. We serve God. We serve others. We serve self. That's the order of operation that we go through, man. Right. And then we have no shame. We have no shame in our game because we will wash your feet right now, right? So this is what we see that we're doing right now for our public servants, man, is that we got to make sure that your feet are clean so then that way when you're walking out there in the realm and then you're doing the people's business, you guys know what's up, man. So that's it, man. We're going to put this together. We're going to upload it, right? And then we're going to send it out there into the universe, right? And then now once it's up online, it's going to exist forever. And then now once you hear this, you're going to have a duty and you're going to have an obligation to obey these words, man. All right. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.